Yeah, it's recording.
Okay. So let's put your video on. You got your video?
Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to locate. And another app is using the camera. Which app is that? Another app is using your camera. Now I'm surprised. Which camera is it? Which app is it?
Now the app is using your camera. Which app have you got?
I don't know which app. Those other apps that might be using your camera. Which app can this be?
Have you got other tabs open in your browser?
Oh yeah. I think it's this one. There was some. Oh, okay. Let's see this. I come here. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. Right, you ready to start?
Just wait a minute.
Yeah. Oh, you want to get the right background.
Yeah. Good to go.
Good to go. Good morning, Rabson. Okay, so let let me take you through business coaching. Yep, as executive coaching, and let's assume you're earning £100,000 a year. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
so good morning, Rabson. I'm your executive coach. I'm being paid by your HR department to come and give you executive coaching so you can improve in your role. I'm going to be paid £5,000 for that to work with you for the next 9 months to a year. And that £5,000 is 5% of your annual salary. So we're going to measure return on investment for that so that your £100,000 that is cost to the company, they will get a good return on the investment. And what we'll do is we'll have 10 sessions. We'll have 10-hour-long sessions. This is our first session. So, yeah. So congratulations on your job title. Let's hear what your new job title is. Would you like to check in and just, then tell us what your job title is?
Okay. Yeah. Before I check in, let me just connect this right here. Just wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm ready to roll. Yeah, so I'm checking in. Yeah, I'm checking in, feeling grateful that so many doors are opening. Yeah, and yeah, and I'm checking in calm and relaxed. Yeah, in my at home. Yeah, however, the new role is the national productivity ambassador for youth and mental health. Yeah, so that's a recognition that has come as a result of my work. And we're in the space of positive youth development and mental health through the Ministry of Labor and Social Security. Yeah.
Okay, great. So it's a national role.
Yes.
That's the first thing. Okay. And you're basically working for the Zambian administration.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And the departments that are your stakeholders are who? The youth, productivity, social
Yeah.
development.
Yes. Labor and Social Security. It's the Ministry of Labor and Social Security under the the National Productivity Department.
Okay. All right. So, how is the success of your role going to be measured?
Yeah, that's one thing that I haven't yet thought of, but I think it will be measured from the visibility and I think it will be measured by, I can say, maybe the testimony of the people that I'll be able to have an encounter with as a result of the program that are going to be implemented.
All right. So you're going to get feedback from the participants in the programs that you develop and implement. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. And what else?
Yeah, I think it will also be dependent on the influence with regard to the policies that are going to be created, which maybe at one point are not currently in existence, because it's also speaking to advocates for certain policies in our community, in workplaces, and of course just at a national level at large. I think that's also some of the things that will really be an aspect of measurement of the impact that are going to be produced at the end of the day.
Okay. So part of the role also is to produce policies that people can follow.
Yes.
Policy development. Okay. So when your time has finished, yep, there's a policy left behind that people can follow and review. Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
great. Now, what about what other stakeholders are there? Is there international exposure to this role?
Uh, yeah, yeah. Looking at, of course, it's a national role, but and one thing that I've come to also realize that is also speaking to the presentation of reporting, if that's the way that I should use, with regard to the aspect of productivity. Yeah, so many attending conferences and summits that are really structured around productivity.
Okay, so that's exposure as well. Yeah, to build relationships and network and visibility and that sort of stuff. But the question was like, it's a national role, but what about international relationships? I mean, will that be a measurement? Like Zambia's locked in landlocked country with what, 9 countries around it?
Yeah, it's now called a land-linked country because it is
Land
linked.
linked. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, because it's linked to different countries. However, what I know is that there is the Pan-African productivity something which looks at the productivity of all which looks at the productivity on the continent. Yeah, so I think that will be also some of the things that I'm really assuming that this role might really also expose me to. Speaking about productivity, best practices, and sharing what we are doing in Zambia. Yeah, I think there is a place for that as well.
All right. And what about international?
That one I haven't yet figured it out.
Okay. All right. Well, that's might be my agenda because I mean I've got strong ties to the UK, to South Africa and the Netherlands, as well as Australia and so I'm also thinking from a global perspective as well. All right. How long does this role last?
There's no period to when it will last. On that part, it is ideally open.
Okay. And what do you love about the role?
Yeah, what I love about the role is that one, it's speaking to some of the things that I'm really passionate about. That's number one. Yeah, and it's also putting me in a place to share, you know, my wisdom and the things that I've learned. Yeah, and that's one of the biggest thing. Yeah, and however, it just also positioning me in a way of being a credible and trustworthy person. Yeah, because for government to do things like this, there is always this background checks that they do. Yeah, so yeah, it's also just enhancing a certain dimension of confidence with regard to the things that I've really been working on as a person. Yeah, and yeah, so yeah, but the most important thing is that it's really speaking to the things that I'm really passionate about and things that I already do.
Yeah. So what are those things? Let's name them.
Yeah, one is the things to do, and one person that is really passionate about sustainability in the essence of productivity. Yeah, how does one take full responsibility of their lives? How does one build, the recovery capital needed in order for them to just making sure that they're able to maximize on resources within themselves. So that's number one. Number two is that it's really speaking to some of the things that I've really dedicated my life to focus on at the moment, and that's mental health. Yeah, and
I saw a smile there.
yeah, it's
What's
really
in that smile?
yeah. I think what is that smile is joy. Yeah, it's really around honesty. It's really about open-minded, yeah, and willingness to do the right thing. You know what I mean? The ideal thing. I think that's one thing that is really around that smile. Yeah, and just being in a space where this knowledge, is going to be shared, not just to people at the grassroots, but even the academia, people in the public and private sector. And for me, this is one thing that I've been seeing with regards to the aspect of embracing people with lived experience in this the developmental ecosystem. Yeah, I love talking to people. I love sharing things. Yeah, and that's what this role is basically calling me to, is to share some of the things that has worked and some of the things that I've learned. Yeah, and really just really expanding me to to be it's like calling me to develop myself holistically so that I can be of value to other people. Yeah, so it's also calling me to really continuously develop my skill set, so that I can be efficient, effective in the way I deliver services. Yeah, so in other words, it's a stretch. I won't lie to you. Yeah.
It's a stretch.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. All right. So let's just slow this down a bit. Um, how does your family feel about the role?
Interesting. Oh yeah, I took time to share with my wife anyway, but I don't know if
Hey?
she understands. I took time to share with my wife, but I don't know if she understands. Yeah, but the question was, what's the essence if one is not being paid? You know?
Okay, so there's pressure on your family because this is a vocational role. This is a charitable role. This is a volunteer role. This is a public service role.
Yeah, yeah, it's a public service role.
Yeah, a non-paid public service role.
Oh yes, an unpaid, a voluntary and patriotic based.
Patriotic. Yep. Okay. So how's that going to impact your family financially, your well-being financially, and how might that stop you from performing in the role as best you can?
Yeah, I think that's one thing that I have to really think about and see the system that need to be put in place. Yeah, I took time to ask that GPT, what will matter is how you maximize on the network that you're going to develop with regards to your role. And as much as it's not really a paid up role, but it's really opening doors to a lot of network that at the end of the day can expose you to opportunities that you might be able to sustain yourself and the people around you. Yeah,
All
so
right. All right. So this is kind of fitting in your portfolio of evidence as practical work to expand your network as a professional working in this role, and this will help you in your career going forward.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. Well, that's why I'm doing this. I'm investing in you, so hopefully I can get some work later. So there's that thing that there's no such thing as a free lunch.
yeah,
So there's always so building relationships is incredibly important in this political space that you find yourself working in.
okay,
Yeah, and I think you do that fantastically. Okay. All right. What do you need from me? What's going to make me a good coach for you?
yeah. I think for me, one thing that stood out is maybe I need to find myself in a space where I deepen my relationship with an aspect of developing a growth mindset, to opportunities like this, such that I don't limit myself to look at, the bigger picture. So, and I'm asking myself, what's the bigger picture with this opportunity that has come in my way, and how do I develop the capacity required for me to make sure that I'm able to maximize on opportunities like this, not that now start, limiting myself because of having a fixed mindset. Yeah, so I think it's really around, such kind of an attitude, what is it that sometimes I might be limited, to see what need to be seen. Yeah, I think that's the support that I'll need. Yeah, because I know it will require a lot. Yeah, looking at the responsibility that this or opportunity comes with. Yeah, and yeah, so and how do I just make sure that I'm aligned?
Yeah, make that help me understand what you just said.
Yeah, yeah. I think for me it's really around, you know how do I receive this opportunity such that I don't limit myself because of my fixed mindset.
Okay, great. All right. So for me, what that means is that this goes beyond, way beyond recovery coaching. This goes into kind of business coaching, systems coaching, executive coaching, leadership coaching, um, and consulting. Consulting is where I can share my experience on all the different things that I know about, where we can talk about and look at different things that different solutions for the problems you have. Yeah. And then there's mentorship, where I'll be saying, well, this is what I did in this situation. Yeah. What are you going to do in your situation? So what I'm just trying to do is expand out of our relationship where I've been teaching you and introducing you to recovery coaching.
Oh, okay. Also, it's now things. It's not so meaning now it's different from recovery coaching. Now we're going to consulting, mentorship, and leadership, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
if that's what you want.
Okay. Yeah, because I think the things that are there are a lot, and I in fact, felt overwhelmed when I saw the roles which are there, and I'm now thinking to myself, how do I max? The question that I was asking myself, how do I maximize on this opportunity? You know.
Right. Okay. So I need to just, I'm just getting permission from you to step out of my traditional role with you to really expand into, so it's way more than coaching. Yeah, it's consulting and mentorship and leadership development, and there's a whole lot of enmeshed roles in there. That's
Yeah,
why the
yeah.
cost is that's why the cost is so much higher.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I'm welcoming that, and yeah, and thank you. I think that's growth anyway for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing it also because I love that sort of thing. I really want to see you be a success. I really want to see Zambia be a success. I really want to see Africa successful, and I want to see the world successful. So yeah. I mean, I've got four grandchildren. I mean, two grandchildren. I've got four kids and two grandchildren, and I'm sure I'm going to have more. And yeah, that's that. So that's what I want.
I see.
Mm, okay. So how do you value yourself?
Hmm, that's a big question, huh?
Yeah, because if you don't value yourself, how are you going to teach the youth that you're developing their value? And what I want to say to you is I always see you show up on time, you're always impeccably dressed, you always show up with dignity, with wisdom. I've heard you swear one or two times. It's certainly not as bad as me, but yeah. So you show up powerfully, and I just want you to. I'm just hoping that you're aware of that.
Yeah, I think I'm aware of that because even just before this meeting, I was in a t-shirt, but I asked myself, I don't think this is the way I want to show up for a meeting like this. Yeah, yeah, and I had to go back and put on my jacket and my tie. And the concept is really behind, making sure that you are when you're showing up, you have to bring your all. Yeah, I think if you're asking me how do I value myself, I think it's really around making sure that I'm able to be in the moment and not too much in the past and not too much in the future, but being able to see the opportunities with regards to where you are. Yeah, and learning to build boundaries, and that's one thing that I'm really working on.
Tell me more about boundaries.
Yeah, building boundaries with regard to, you know, notifying people, making it clear to how much or how long people can basically get, in contact with you. I think that's one thing that I would say.
What do you mean? I didn't understand that. Sorry, repeat.
I think it's really around making it clear to, like, the amount of time that other people can get in contact with you. I don't know if that's making sense.
No, I'm still trying to work it out. But so how much time is this role going to take?
Yeah, it's going to take up much of my time, of course.
How much?
It's going to take up much of my time.
A lot of your
Because,
time, yeah?
yeah, because it's really, it just really define. I don't know if it's going to take up much of my time. Maybe I'm limited in the way I'm thinking, because it just really defining my way of life. You know what I mean? And whatever that is there, it doesn't feel like it's something that I have to do again, like something that I have to do. Some of the things that it's just like some of the things that I've already been doing, but it's now speaking to how do I now do them at a larger scale. So yeah, I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, so you got what skill sets do you need to develop?
Yeah, what skill set? I think one is managing these relationships, so that one I don't become overwhelmed, because and navigating, because it's like I have now to navigate between the grassroots, I have now to navigate between different institutions, I have to navigate between different people from different environments. Yeah, so it's bringing me in that space. So the question is, how it's really around how do I become accountable for the relationship that I'm going to build in my role as an ambassador with this thing, and also in my role as an entrepreneur on this other end. So it's like, okay, there's a role as an ambassador here, which I have to do things, you know uh, as a result of my patriotism to my country. And there is a role here as an entrepreneur, which I also have to do as in my role to making sure that my family are also taken good care of. So how I have to navigate between these spaces, it's the skill set that I think I would need. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's understanding your environment, reading the room, bringing the relevant role that's needed at that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Um, okay. So what questions should I ask you now?
I think is where do we start from with regards to where we are now?
Okay, we've
And
started. We've started. The journey's started. The journey started what, 18 months ago, 19 months ago, almost 2 years. So we've been going well. It's like going up a mountain, and you get to the top of the mountain and then you see the valley and it's like, oh, okay, there's so much more here. Yeah. All right. Okay. So what needs to happen next? You've got the title, you've got the job, you've got the role. Who knows this? Do you need some time with your family there for a second? We can pause this for a second. You're muted, Rabson.
I'm saying now I'm good.
Oh, you're good. Okay. All right, because it is Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon for you, and I guess prioritizing your time is going to be important because this is a big role that can take up a lot of your time and it's not kind of paid for. So you're going to have to kind of get smart about how you're going to get an income and to be sustainable and to still achieve the goal. Yeah. Um, and also, I think if you just focus on doing the role well, the money will come. Yeah, and I think if you focus on the integrity of doing the job, doing it well, um, all right. I tell you what, let's go through. Have you got the job spec in front of you?
Yeah. Let me just check it out. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So key roles of the appointment. As National Productivity Ambassador, you will be expected to, one, champion the national productivity agenda, advocate for productivity improvement across workplaces, communities, and public institutions, aligning with national development priorities and the national productivity policy. Two, promote behavioral and cultural change among youths, inspire citizens, institutions, and leaders to adopt productivity enhancing mindsets, attitudes, and work ethics, including discipline, innovation, and continuous improvement. Three, support national productivity campaigns, participate in public events, media engagements, community outreach, and national campaigns aimed at raising awareness of the importance of productivity to economic growth. Four, engage with productivity champions nationwide, provide moral support, mentorship, and visibility to the appointed productivity champions in provinces and districts as they implement productivity initiatives related to youths and mental health productivity. Five,
How many champions are there?
I think they chose that was about 50 champions.
All right. So you're leading 50 people.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So you got a team of 50 people.
Yes, who are productivity champions.
Wonderful. Okay. Keep going.
Five, mobilize stakeholders for productivity programs, encourage cooperation among youths, workers, civil servants, or civil society, and academia to adopt productivity tools, practices, and training programs, provide thought leadership, share expert insights on productivity, innovation, organizational performance, and human capital development in various national platforms. Seven, represent the productivity agenda at high-level platforms, attend strategic engagements, conferences, and national dialogues where productivity enhancement is discussed. Eight, promote the integration of youth and mental health productivity in national discourse, meaning advocate for productivity inclusion in policies, school programs, workplaces, and community activities. So these are about 8 roles.
That's impressive, Rabson.
Just by reading that, I feel refreshed. You know what? Huh?
Tell me about feeling refreshed.
I just feel nice, reading about those things. Yeah,
Tell me about
I feel great.
Yeah, tell me about that. Tell me about feeling nice.
Yeah, I just feel like, yeah, there is value. I'll tell you that there was a time when I used to write myself off that I'll never mount to anything. But you know, reading this and not and knowing that yes, there's something that I can do about it. It's one thing that is making me feel nice. Yeah.
Your body looks nice. It looks happy. It looks like yes.
Yeah, I love this role, to be honest with you. Yeah, and yeah, and yeah, I love this show, and I'm just also surprised. Like, okay, what am I even thinking about the money? Because when I started these things, and I didn't have any money at all. But why am I even thinking about where the money is going to come from? There's all this part that is telling me to say, hey, young man, when you started doing these things, you didn't have any money. But why are you even thinking about it? Just go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? This voice that's now telling me to say, just go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? And the other things will follow. You know.
Okay, great. So read that again. Read from 1 to 8 again, because I want to get a better understanding of it. I really want to embed this.
Just wait a minute. Yeah. So I'll start from the disappointment subject to your acceptance follows government's ongoing efforts to build a strong productivity culture across all sectors and to complement the work of productivity champions appointed throughout the country. Your
Stop
national
there.
influence professional.
Stop there. Stop there. Stop there. What does
Okay.
that mean to you? What does that mean to you? Just slow it down and read it again.
This appointment, subject to your acceptance,
So they're
follows.
asking, they're asking, do you accept this?
Yeah,
Yeah. So they want you to do this.
yeah.
That's really important. Lots of people often say, yeah, we want you to do this, but actually they don't want you to do it.
Okay.
Yep. Keep going.
So this appointment, subject to acceptance, follows government's ongoing efforts to build a strong productivity culture across all sectors and to
Stop there.
complement.
Stop this. So they want to know, will you accept going off to build a strong culture of productivity? This is a culture of like, we are here to produce stuff. We are here to do things. This is what we are standing behind Rabson to go and do this. If Rabson accepts this role, to go out there and kick ass. Yep.
Mhm. Okay.
Keep going.
To complement the work of the productivity champions
Okay.
appointed
To
throughout the
com
country.
to complement the productivity chap. So the productivity champions must build relationships so that it's working together for the country. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Brilliant. Keep going.
Your national influence Professional
Influence. Influence. So you're going into coach and influence and to guys, we can do this, motivate to this can happen, this great, keep going.
professional expertise and passion for social economic transformation make you a fitting representative of this role.
Okay. You're the ideal person for this role. Why?
Because of my influence,
Yeah.
professional expertise, and my passion for social economic transformation.
How does that feel, Rabson?
It feels great, Yeah, it just feels, like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. Look how your body's going now.
Yeah, just like, oh yeah, national influence. Oh, like, oh yes, yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Professional expertise. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good.
Passion. Yeah, and I'm passionate for for social change and economic transformation. Yeah, I'm really passionate about these things. They're
There you
speaking my
go.
language. Yeah, they're
They're
speaking
speaking.
my language.
Yeah. Okay. So that would be your kokorozashi, or as Guy would have said, your amor fati.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Great.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Great. Mm. I love you, Rabson. You're such an inspiration.
Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Heroes of the appointment as
Key
national.
roles. Okay. So this is
Yeah.
where they're saying this is what the roles that you must do. Sorry to slow it down so much. It's just I really want to capture this foundation. So let's go through the roles.
Okay. So you'll be expected to, number one, champion the national productivity agenda.
What is
Ad
the productivity agenda?
the productivity agenda, according to, because we have the national productivity policy. So the national productivity policy speaks to
Where
achieving Zambia
where
as
is the
a,
policy? Where is the policy in the agenda? Is it written down somewhere?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So the national productivity agenda is written in the national productivity policy, which
Great.
comes with an implementation plan.
Okay, great. So will you copy that and will you put it in your portfolio of evidence? Those
Okay.
documents. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a whole lot of people that have written that stuff before you got this. So there's a lot of work that's gone into that.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So that's a task. Okay, keep going. Because they started off by saying you are expected to. So they've got an expectation that you do this. Champion,
Okay.
yeah? So then you can say, but this is what you've told me to do. I'm doing what you're expecting me to do. I'm serving you.
Mm-hmm.
You've been empowered to do this. You've been blessed by the government.
Ah, yeah.
It's a burden,
Mm.
mate. It's a burden.
This is just like the job of the president, huh?
It's bigger than the president. This is
Mm.
this is this is working in the background to make sure things get done.
Mm.
You're doing great. You're doing great. The president's job is to delegate these roles to the right people. Yep. And this is a great choice in choosing
Mm.
you. Okay, keep going.
Hmm. Yeah, advocate for productivity improvement across workplaces, communities, and public institutions, aligning with national development priorities and the national productivity policy.
Okay, so
Two,
basically you got to make things work better.
okay.
Yeah. So when you do that, people are going to be saying, but this is how we do it here. And you're going to have to go, not anymore. This is how we're going to do it better.
Mm-hmm.
So there you're going to piss people off because people are going to have to wake up and learn new things and get confused and say, but we always used to do it like that. It's, yeah. You're going to have
Mm-hmm.
to wake up the sleeping potential that's in people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see.
Okay, keep going.
Huh. It's interesting. Two, promote behavioral and cultural change among youths.
There you
Inspire.
go. Promote change. Guys, stop fucking sitting around. Do shit.
Oh my God. Hallelujah. Ah, promote behavior and cultural change among youths. Mm. Inspire citizens, institutions,
Inspire citizens. Inspire citizens. Wow.
institutions, and
Institutions.
leaders.
Wow. So citizens make up institutions, yeah?
Uh-huh. And leaders to
And
adopt for.
leaders.
Hmm, this is me.
This is you. This is you. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Hmm. Mindset, attitude, and work ethics, including discipline, innovation, and continuous improvement. Hmm.
Excellent.
Ikigai.
Ikigai. Okay, cool.
Or Kaizen here. Okay.
Yeah, no, you don't want to die of overwork. Yeah. Are you going to keep yourself safe?
Hmm. I need to enjoy my life. I need to do what I love. I need to make sure hey, because I'm going to step on people's toes. That's one thing I've also noticed here.
Yeah. Yeah. People don't like being woken up. People get comfortable sleeping, even though their bed's wet. You know, they don't want to like, oh, I got to get out. It's gonna be. It's like, wake up, get out your bed, change your sheets, dry your mattress.
Mm. Because I think I'm already doing this, like promote behavioral and cultural change, uh, inspire leaders to adopt productivity enhancing mindset. It's like what I've been doing at UNZA.
Mm,
I've been having conversation with this psychiatry. Oh, I'm like, say, no, let's do this let's host the boot camp and let's work with students. They're like, say, no, Rabson, why are you using the logo? You know, and da 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 da. And no, we haven't signed an MOU with you, so don't mention the clinic, you know, in your programming and stuff like that. You know, and I think I've gone there with an attitude of bringing about, promoting behavioral and cultural change among the youths. To have an aspect of sustainability. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's I think I was asking myself to say, I'm ready to die for mental health. And then this is something has come. It's like asking me,
good.
are you
Okay.
really?
Are you
So what,
really?
that's what you mean? Okay, there you go. Mm. Oh wow.
What are you feeling, Repson?
Oh wow. Yeah. There's just an excitement that I feel, that yeah, I matter.
You matter. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that makes me want to cry.
Yeah. Like my
Oh,
voice.
my
You know,
voice matters.
yeah, it was like what this PO professor was talking about, this Pan African professor. I think
Mm,
he was talking about the biggest sin you can ever do is to be a coward. And
the
I'm
what?
thinking the biggest mistake a man can ever be
Oh,
is
the
to be
biggest
a coward.
mistake.
Yeah, it's being a coward and don't say anything.
Yeah, be careful. You might get yourself shot, huh?
Mm,
If you step on too many toes, people will think, hey, this guy. Mm.
mm. But because this again is coming, I'm seeing this as my meaning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's your meaning. It's your purpose. Me,
And
what I do is on the political side of things, I work with anyone that wants to help people get over their mental health and addiction. And in South Africa, people would get upset with me when I would work with certain people that had influence that were from different political parties. So I don't have I'm not aligned to any party. I'm aligned to humans that are wanting to make change for the people that I want to serve. Does that make sense?
yeah, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So in South Africa, whether it's the DA or the ANC or the EFF, Economic Freedom Front, I will work with anyone that wants to bring mental health change to citizens and families. Because when everyone's in a room, the humanity, the pain is the same for everyone. A mother's concern for their child is the same.
Mm-hmm.
The loneliness of being a man at times is the same.
Mm.
What are you feeling now?
Yeah, yeah. What you are saying, it just really opening up my mind to, to the aspect of inclusivity.
Yeah. Humanity. Ubuntu.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of what you're modeling is going to be global champions as well. The youth around the world. Like your 50 champions can touch 50 countries around the world.
And these, David, are not like young people, huh? The
Yeah.
champions. These are like elderly people, huh?
They what?
They're not like these 50 champions they're talking about. They're not young people, huh? They are elderly people, Many of them are even older than me.
Wonderful. Okay, so the country's starting to think of succession planning and who to hand the reins over. Yeah. So this is good. This is good. So your next step is going to be now, how do you present yourself to your team, to the champions?
Mm-hmm.
Do they want to be led by you?
That's one I'm not sure.
Okay, so that's going to be your homework. That's going to be like, now getting the team together. It's like a football team. Yep, you're the coach on the side. It's like, okay, guys, we got a team of 50 here. How are we going to do this? How can I support you in being the best players that you are?
Mm-hmm.
What are you reading?
Yeah, I'm reading on the same productivity champions nationwide. Provide moral support, mentorship, and visibility to the appointed productivity champions in provinces and districts as they implement productivity initiatives related to youth and mental health productivity.
All right. So your first job is to go and make them better in their roles, to support them, enhance them.
Mm-hmm.
Go listen to their story. Find out what their kokorozashi is.
Mm-hmm.
What's their view on mental health? How have they personally been impacted? How to align their values, their personal values, with your organizational values,
Mm-hmm.
their personal values with their patriotic values.
Mm-hmm. So it's more like creating a container with them, huh?
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
So when dealing with these champions, meaning I'm taking my coaching skills in that space.
Of
Is that
course.
what you are saying?
Of course you are. You're going off to teach them how to be good coaches, good leaders, good coaches, good, and find out if they want the job. Some people might not want the job anymore. Maybe some people need to retire and say thank you for your service.
Mm-hmm. So first, I have to find out if these really champions really want their role as as productivity champions.
Yeah.
Mm.
What are you reading now?
Mobilize stakeholders for productivity programs. Encourage
Mobilize
cooperation.
stakeholders. What does that mean?
Mobilize stakeholders for productivity programs. So this is
Yeah, you're getting tired, huh? We'll go for 12 more minutes. Yeah, it's like now we got to mobilize. Now we got to get people together, jump on the bus, and we're going somewhere now.
yeah
Mobilize to what? Stakeholders
for productivity programs.
for productivity programs. Guys, what are we doing around here? What's happening in your neighborhood? Who's who? Where's the action? We got to produce
Mm-hmm.
stuff here.
I'm now seeing Roseo coming with a stick. Rabson, here is a stick. You know, draw here. What do you do? This is a stick. Oh my God. Sharing things in the community. Oh my God. Yeah. Now, this is where I love. Listen, mobilize stakeholders for productivity programs, encourage cooperation among youths, workers, civil society, and academia to adopt productivity tools, practices, and training programs.
Say that again. Read it again.
Mobilize stakeholders for productivity programs. So under
Mobilize
this,
stakeholders. Okay, so first of all, is who are the stakeholders around here?
schools, youths, civil society organization, private sector, public sector, politicians, yeah, churches, traditional leaders, yeah, all these are stakeholders. Government ministries, all these are stakeholders. And encourage cooperation among youths. Now, this is like among youths, workers, civil society, and academia to adopt productivity tools,
Adopt.
practices.
Adopt means to take on. It's like taking on a baby. Yeah. These productivity tools are being put up for adoption. When you adopt something, when you adopt a child, you take it into your family and you make it your own.
Mm-hmm.
You have to nurture that baby.
I see. So there's adopt productivity tools, practices, and training programs.
Wonderful. All right. So, guys, Who's who in your neighborhood? Who are the people that we need to be talking to? Let's sit down and have an indaba. Let's sit down and have a meeting. Let's create some containers around here. So that's a good place to start.
I see. So this sometimes again, it's also feeling that this is like your permission to just go ahead and do whatever it is that you want to do.
Well,
You
it's
know.
like your roadmap. It's like something you can see, guys, listen, this is what I'm measuring my skills up against.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I need to start to wrap this up. I need to get out of bed. Thank you,
I think
Rabson.
I think let me read this one, then we can go.
Okay.
Provide thought leadership. Share.
Provide thought leadership, leads people's thinking, encourage people to think for themselves.
Or that's provide thought leadership.
How did me and you do now in thought leadership? How was I
Huh?
your thinking partners?
Just now, huh?
Yeah, this is what we've done. We've just spent an hour and a half thinking about this, working out what to do, like thinking about what is it that people want here? What's going to make this a success? What must I do? How must like people use these words, they say thought leadership, like provide thought leadership. What does that mean? Means we've got to sit down and talk about it and think about it. So what are your thoughts? Well, I think this. What do you think? Oh, I didn't think that. Fuck. That wow.
Okay. So that's thought leadership.
That's what I think it is. I
Okay.
think my thoughts are telling me that.
I love that. I I I, I love okay, for me it's like okay, provide recovery capital anyway. That's what I'm interpreting this. Because
Yeah.
it says, share expert thoughts on productivity, innovation, organizational performance, and human
Mm,
capital development in various national platforms.
mm.
Mm. This works are the works that I see people in the consultants do, and they're engaged and you know, yeah, this is like okay, it's like cultural change, cultural re-engineering, you know. I see professors do these works. Like those guys do write books. Is it not these are the things that they do?
Yeah, but we do it better.
It's because of you.
There's one thing about thinking about work, but there's another thing actually fucking doing the work. And that's what we're doing. Just do it.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
I see.
So how do you feel about me being in bed doing this with you?
Ah,
Am I
we get
professional?
this.
I must make my bed. I'm at my mum's house.
Eh?
I must make my bed. I'm at my mum's house. I must
Now
be a good
imagine
boy.
we're having this thought leadership in your bedroom, and the things that are coming out are so much vital for the holistic development of our country as Zambia. Oh my God. In the bedroom.
Yeah, I've put my
It's like
trousers on now.
it's like bringing productivity in the bedroom. That's where we should start from, huh?
Yeah. Make the bed.
Ah,
Yeah.
look where I've ended up, David. Now you see, huh?
I love you, Rabson.
Look
You're
where,
a star, mate. You're a star.
look where I've ended up being. Can't even remember myself, huh?
Yeah. All right. How are you checking out?
Oh, I'm checking out like there's more work to do, huh?
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to take the recording. We're going to take the transcript. We're going to do our tech magic to it. And yeah, we're going to make this a success. Start thinking about how you're going to present yourself to your other champions. Now it's about getting your team together.
Wow. I'm very much grateful for this support, David.
Yeah,
For the
well,
time.
I'm earning my money. I'm earning my £5,000. Bye, my friend. How are
All
you
right.
checking out?
I'm checking out, feeling excited and proud of myself. First of all, like I was there for
Good.
myself. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, checking out also accountable. Yeah, I'm so grateful.
Anyway, it's Wednesday. Bye, my friend. Love you. Bye.
Keep, keep that for Google. Hmm.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to tell her now. Bye.
Bye.